Aries, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Aries, in today's reading, I'm going to give you a couple of the oracle cards. Going to do your reading and then clarify it. So let's get started. Wanted to also put out there that I really appreciate you guys coming back to see the readings. Really appreciate you subscribing and just being here. I always take that to heart and always have gratitude for, I always have gratitude for all of you guys, and thank you so much. All right, so let's get started on your reading. Let's do this. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Aries. One card, oh, two cards for Aries. All right. So you have grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. Definitely. I feel like you have a lot of gratitude for everything that you have. And if you don't, really do. Even if it's the smallest things or, things that you wouldn't have gratitude for, just really have gratitude. A place you sleep, the food that you eat. A lot of people don't have stuff like that. So really have gratitude. Gratitude goes a long way. You also have ascending the mountain. Keep going forward. That even if there's obstacles in front of you, like, don't give up. Even if there's been things that have been like bringing you down or keeping you down, don't give up on things. Just keep pushing forward. Okay. Excuse me. Keep pushing forward. Okay. Wow. Then you have one from here. I cannot remember the name to this tarot deck. This oracle card to save my life, but I'll look it up and see what it is. And then you have from here, it says, and so I listened as my soul told me to let the past go so that I may awaken to how much I have grown. So I feel like you're going through a huge transformation, Aries, definitely, because you already know who you are. It took you so long to learn who you are, to see that you're not that same person anymore, that you have awakened now to leave that past behind. Okay, so just know that. Leave that past behind because you are not that person anymore. You don't need it. All right, so Aries, do take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Aries. One for the current. Yeah, the Five of Swords. Could be angry still, frustrated, bitter. We'll see. One for the situation. Oh, the Knight of Pentacles. Really take your time with things. Really have patience for everything. Just go with the flow. One for the past or now. You have the Seven of Swords. Whatever has been going on in your life, maybe some kind of betrayal, some kind of deceit, some kind of cheating, whatever it was, just know, let's just leave it in the past, okay? You don't want to go through that no more. You just want to keep going forward. And that's why they're saying, like, even if it's been bad, just keep going forward, you guys. Don't give up. Okay, hold on, you guys. Let me just fix my cards here. Alrighty. All right. One for what's hidden. Hold on. Let me just shuffle them one more time. They're asking me to shuffle. One for what's hidden. Okay. Thank you. The King of Swords. Wow. So the King of Swords is talking about breakthroughs, about new beginning, because it's the King of Swords. I'm sorry, it's the King of Swords, not the Ace of Swords. The King of Swords is talking about being bold, being strong-willed, speaking your truth. One for the hopes and fears. The King of Wands. Wow. So the King of Wands is here. Put things in order. Start putting things in order. Start taking care of things that you haven't been dealing with, okay? Start putting things in order. One for what you need to do now. Oh, sorry. The Emperor. Wow, you came into your own reading, so that's good. You're very wise, very smart. You're ready for anything. You know how to handle anything that comes your way also. One for, you're a leader. Remember that. One for what you need to work on. Tower. The changes that are going to come in. There's a lot of change coming in. For the outcome. Queen of Swords. Wow. stand your ground, stand up for yourselves, speak your mind. Feel like you're having a lot of clarity. You're going to have a lot of clarity on things. But we'll see what the other cards say. You do have the King of Cups here also. The King of Cups, yes, the King of Cups is here talking about, it's talking about like knowing how to communicate better, knowing how to get your point across better instead of being mean and harsh. Okay, really get your point across. Don't yell or don't make assumptions about things. Really, just take your time with. You know how to handle things. You just need to communicate better. You do have the Queen of Pentacles here. The Queen of Pentacles is definitely talking about that you are a multitasker, you're a resourcer, you know how to make the resources that you need, okay? But you also need to take time for yourself, like take care of yourself better. Can't make those resources if you're not taking care of yourself. And then you have the the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords says you're in your mind a lot. You're constantly thinking about everything, about what happened. You're worried, you know, you're frustrated. So let's see what's going on, okay? Aries, wow, what's going on, Aries? All right, do take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Aries spirit. Oh, sorry. All right. Why is the Five of Swords here for Aries for their highest good? All right. So, okay. So you do have the Five of Swords here. The Five of Swords is definitely talking about, you know, you being very upset, being frustrated, angry, you know, bitter, you know, being just feeling very overwhelmed with a lot of stuff. Wow. You do also have the Knight of Cups here. The Knight of Cups is talking about, you know, really following your heart, following how you're feeling, really pursuing what it is that you're wanting to create. You know, even if you feel like you don't have any ideas, you do have ideas. You know, following your heart, trusting your intuition on things, you know. Don't let this anger get in the way of you following your heart or what you're wanting to do or what you're wanting to put out there. Okay, Aries. With the King of Pentacles here, I do feel like you need to take your time with things. You know, I feel like you're wanting that stability and that strong foundation, but you need to not cut corners on things. Like really have patience for everything that's going on. Okay, make wise decisions, you know, trust your intuition and take your time on things because the King of Pentacles didn't get this way, didn't get abundant without no reason. He really took his time to do the things that he needed to do to become the King of Pentacles, to achieve what he wants to achieve, and that's you. Okay, so really learn to take your time. And so let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here for Aries spirit? Oh, my card. Wow. Okay. So really take your time with everything. Really have patience for everything also. I feel like you're going on a new path, on a different path, because there's something here that you're leaving behind. And it could be anything. It could be, you know, the way you used to do things, you know, different pattern in your life, you know, not looking at things the same way, doing things differently, and definitely leaving things behind too. Like you're not going on the same path that you used to be. You're like really opening up and really doing things differently, and that's what they're saying. Like you're leaving a lot of stuff behind because the Eight of Cups is definitely, if you see him, he's like looking at him like himself, like looking down, and he's like, really don't want to do this. Like I want to leave where I'm at and go to something else, like do something else because I'm bored, you know? And that's you. That's you leaving. Have patience for everything. Really try not to cut corners on things also. I feel like you need to trust your intuition on things. Like if you feel like you're wanting to go in a different way, then do it. I feel like, you know, let your creative spark to come in, you know, to whatever it is that you want to create, you know, believe in it, and and go down that path, you know, like is it, do you want to build something? Do you want to, you know, build a new project? Do you want a side gig, or do you want to go into business, or do you want to find your own home? You know, whatever it is, they're asking you to put your energy into something that is going to make you happy, something that's you're going to enjoy, you know, and that's what they're saying. Wow. And I feel like you need to leave whatever it is that that's bringing you down, that's keeping you from being happy. Move towards that. Wow. You also have the 7 of Wands here for the. Did I say? Did I do this one? Oh yeah. Okay. So the 7 of Wands here for the hopes and fear. I'm sorry, for the pastor now, and the 7 of Wands is definitely talking about letting other people help you. You know, let other people help you. Stop pushing people away. Aries, let other people help you. If they want to help you with something, let them. If they want to give you advice, let them. They're just trying to help you. Okay. I feel like you at times you're very defensive. I feel like there are times that, you know, you still have to guard yourself against things, you know, like I feel like you just don't want to get hurt, you know, you don't want to go through the same process over and over. And I do feel like it's now. You have the King of Swords here for the hopes, and I mean, for the, why am I saying that? For the, what's hidden, and why is the King of Swords here? One more card. Wow, look at that. So with the King of Swords, definitely a lot of breakthroughs coming through for you. A lot of breakthroughs, a lot of truth here. Seeing clearly, having clarity, you know. Breakthroughs, new beginning, a new path is here. And this is why you're leaving something behind. The Sun card is here, definitely. Really enjoy this new path. Then be happy. The sun is shining on you. It's going to be shining on your home, on your family. It's nothing can go wrong. That's what they're saying, you know. Live in the moment, be in the moment, because there's happy times coming through, which is very nice. And then you have the 4 of Swords here, and the 4 of Swords says enjoy every moment of it. You know, relax, you know, rest, you know, stop, you know, trying to make things more difficult than what it is, you know. Just go and rest so you can enjoy your life, because there's going to be a lot of breakthroughs coming in for you, which is very beautiful, Aries. Very nice. Love it. I love that. All right. Let's see what the King of Wands here. Why is King of Wands in the hopes and fears? All right, so you do have the World card here. You have the World card, you have the 5 of Swords, and you have the 5 of Wands. Okay, so you're very frustrated about things. I feel like you really need to put things out there, get things done, put things in order, start taking care of everything that's been going on in your life, you know, things that you haven't been dealing with, you know, really start doing that. I feel like at times that you're very upset about everything that has been happening. And this is how you're feeling, you know, you're frustrated because you started off with that 5 of Wands here, or the 5 of Swords again. So it's definitely made you very angry about something. So I would really just try to let that go. Okay, stop holding on to it, because you do have a new path here, and it's been showing here like twice already, 3 times, that you're on this new path. So enjoy it, like live in the moment. Stop holding on. Stop holding on to the past. You don't need it. And then you have the Emperor card, which is your card, Aries. So let's see why the Emperor is here. One more card. Wow, look at that. Nice, 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 nice. All right, so you know, you do have the Emperor here, and the Emperor is definitely talking about, you know, being strong-willed, you know, being the leader, and you are a leader. You know, you've always have been, Aries. You know, taking your power back, making decisions, you know, really having that self-discipline for the things that you need to do and want, having that confidence, and that's you, you know, being strong-willed like that. You do have the Chariot card here. You are definitely moving forward. Success is here. Traveling is here. You could also be moving also for some of you guys. So just know that. Definitely taking control of things, and that's what they want you to do, which is very nice. Start taking control of everything, get things done, get things out there. You do have the Knight of Wands here, and the Knight of Wands is definitely talking about moving forward, not looking back. You know, just moving forward. Leave the past behind, you guys. Stop looking at the past and holding on to it, and just move forward. Is what they're saying. Live in the moment. Be happy. Don't give up on anything because things are going to change. You have the tarot card here for the what you need to work on. Definitely. Wow. I feel like things are have changed a lot for you. There's more changes to come, so just know that. A lot of changes here. You've been feeling very overwhelmed, but you've done everything that you're supposed to. You know, things happen for the reasons that they happen. But there is definitely, you are definitely moving forward, okay? So even if you're feeling overwhelmed or you're feeling like you have a lot on your shoulders, you know, still push forward and not give up on anything, okay? Um, I feel like you still need to set boundaries though. I feel like, you know, you are being watched or you're watching someone. Could be social media, but definitely start setting boundaries on things because people are watching you. Um, you know, stop carrying everything on your shoulders or stop trying to do everything for everyone. It's time for you to set boundaries, okay? There is definitely a lot of success. I feel like people are watching you. I feel like you're being recognized for everything that you're doing and all your hard work. But it's time for you to think about yourself, Aries, now, okay? And then you have the Queen of Swords for the outcome. And why is the Queen of Swords here for the outcome? One more card. Oh, okay. So, really speak your truth about things, okay? There's a lot of things that you're holding in. There are a lot of things that you're not wanting to deal with and one not wanting to speak. I feel like at times you feel stuck with things, you know, like you don't know how to do this or you're not knowing how to move forward from things. And I feel like you just need to really stand your ground about everything and believe that everything is going to fall into place, that no matter what, even if you don't see what's ahead of you or the road in front of you, you're still going to be moving forward. But you got to leave this anger behind, this frustration, this regret, this, you know, I shouldn't have done it this way, I shouldn't have done it that way. You know, you got to leave that behind. You don't need that. Because I feel like there's disappointment here, and there were a lot of things that you didn't see, and that you're seeing now, and that it leaves you in this moment where you know you felt disappointed, you felt like, you know, let down, you know, and you need to leave that because now you're the Queen of Swords now. You're seeing clearly. You're seeing everything the way it's supposed to be, and that's what they're saying. Okay, so leave that behind. Very nice. All right, so Aries, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. God bless.